Do you have the new Hogwarts Express? Are you tired of not being able to fit a minifigure properly inside the cabin? Well, fear not, because I have the answer for you. And all you need are two 1x2 plates. Because if you're like me, the other ways of being able to try and fit him in there just don't work. Whether he's standing on the tender or holding onto the rail or awkwardly sitting in the back, it's just not right. So that's why I've come up with this brand new fix, which you can do right now. So this is what the inside of the cab looks like. And as you can see, there's an orange 2x2 brick and a dark bluish grey 2x4 plate. And both of those are going to be moved. And if you're careful, you should be able to take it apart in just a few chunks rather than having to completely disassemble and rebuild the whole thing. So first off, take off the little Hogwarts Express, Hogwarts Castle logos on the side. And then if you just push up from these kind of bar handle pieces at the bottom, the whole thing from the top should just pop off. Try and be a bit delicate with it. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. The whole top thing has kind of come off as one big assembly, which will make it easier to put it back on. And in a way, it was almost like it was designed to do that with the tiles and the lack of studs here. So that's a help. And hey, look, pulling that top piece off has already lifted off this dark grey plate, which we're going to come off anyway. So thanks for that. And then you can just easily pop out the orange 2x2 brick. And you can pop the connector back down there so it can hook back up to the tender, back in the same place. And then using the dark bluish grey 2x4 plate, we pop that just behind it. That goes in like that. And we're going to reuse the orange piece as well there. So if you ever change your mind or you're worried about not having all the official parts included, don't worry, they're still in there. They're just buried away now. And now it's time for the 1x2 black plates. So they're just going to pop on in. One goes on there. And the other on the opposite side. So it's kind of replacing where that 2x4 plate was. It went across. Now we have a gap here. And our minifigure, where is he, should be able to stand. Yes, so now he's got a bit more leg room and head room, so he'll be able to fit better in there. So let's take him out and put the rest of the train back together. And then line everything up. And just give it a push down, make sure everything's firmly back in place. There we go. And then you can pop your Hogwarts Castle signs back on the train. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, it doesn't look that different. Sure, those coloured bricks might look a little bit unsightly, but you're not going to see them. Plus, the orange brick was there in the original anyway. There we go. And his arms are up at the controls. He's ready to go to work. He fits in there. And yeah, that is much better than the original design, I think. Sure, it's not perfect and it's very tight. You know, hasn't got much room to stand back or anything, but it's better than it was to begin with. And if you're worried about the connector rubbing against the back of the legs, well, don't, because there is clearance. It's a small gap, but if I can show the camera, there you can just about see, even going side to side, there's no contact with the back of the legs, so you don't need to worry about that. There we go. I've now fixed the Hogwarts Express so the minifigure can actually stand inside the cab, but stay tuned for future videos where I'll be improving the carriages just to make them a little bit better, and swapping out some of these connectors for the magnetic couplers as well. Thank you all very much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.